Hello everyone, and welcome to my first Dungeons & Dragons 5e session as a Game Master. My name is Mikey. I will hopefully be taking you through a journey along with my future wife, my best friend, and his wife. It's just a small little adventure dungeon crawler I made for them. Jennifer is playing Nevaeh of Levi's, a druid Osmir searching for clues about her sister's death. Jalen is playing Drothanor, a drunken typhoon looking for nothing more than a good time. Claire, playing Utofo Glenkraken, a Triton, doing an internship abroad in the vast deserts. None of them have ever played D&D before, and I've never had to be the one in charge of the math and the encounters. Join us as we enter the Angel and the Vengeful Sea. Please leave comments below, and let me know what you thought of everyone, their characters, if I fudged some rolls or checks. Hey, I'm still learning, and I want to make this as much fun for my players as possible, so let's get started. So the reason I was waiting was because I wanted Claire to hear that I was just kind of disappointed. I didn't like the dungeon I had made. You guys were like getting killed too quickly, and it didn't feel like real good trying to move through this Roll20 stuff. So I just like sat down one day and started dicking around and started reworking it, and then I was like, I like this way better. Oh shit, that sucks. So I made the decision to, you've kept the experience that you gained by fighting the marrow and the little floating skull you and Jennifer fought, but none of it really happened. Just kind of forget about it. You swipe the keys or whatever, and you are now instantly where you are at now. None of that middle stuff, that just didn't happen.
Are you saying that fight wasn't canon?
No, that fight was not canon. I'm waiting for Jalen to just quit right now. Just be like, I'm out. Also, I decided that Helia, you guys don't know who that is because I didn't want to keep playing two NPCs right at the beginning. It's a pain in the ass, and I like Edda much better. So Helia is not around. You all just got dropped into this dungeon, or through the, after you stuck your keys into the sand, and you all dissipated into sand. You are now here. You've dropped down. You drop down into what now looks like a giant, just cavern. What do you look around and you see these little steps and cobbles and stone and fire. What do you guys want to do? You want to explore the building? What do you want to do?
I kind of like to explore the building.
Okay. So, do you know how to move your character?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I move anywhere?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I have things blocked off that you guys can't get into. You guys moving up there? Oh, no, too far, honey.
Sure.
Okay.
I'll come up here with y'all.
Okay, I got you. I'll bring you back here. So you all move forward up the steps, and Edda says, "Oh, geez, this doesn't look good. Do we go up? Do we go left?" And you see up is some just.
It looks like there's some bad shit to the left.
Okay, you look up
I don't
and
know if I want to fuck.
You don't want to fuck with the left.
No.
Okay. Well, you need to, as Drothanor, need to convince the rest of the group not to do that.
Oh, it looks like there's something pretty important at the end of it. The big.
Wait, hold on. Let me. Oh, what's that statue down there? It looks like a naked man.
Edda, oh geez, I've never seen a real dick before. Drothanor, I think that's your name. We've never ever probably been introduced. My name's Edda, assistant to the regional manager. Damn it, I said manager knight.
From the office.
No, it's a Dwight reference. Don't get me wrong, but it's also a Devil Wears Prada reference. Prada. Okay. So.
All right, Claire, what do you want? Go right. You want to go up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You want to go north?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go
so you leading up the pack. Utova's moving up there. Hey, wait, guys! Edda sees this little thing to the side before he gets over there, off the edge of the canyon. But he says, "I read in the Knight's Manual that these are probably booby traps. I don't want to mess with these." I just point them out.
What are the runes?
No, to the right.
Oh, Oh shit.
Like we shouldn't go there. It's a booby trap.
Those are booby traps.
Maybe. What if I just like roll through it real quick and dodge?
Okay, well then you will roll a athletics
On
check.
Drathnor, I can do anything.
You're okay. You have to roll an athletics check, so you need to roll a d20 plus your athletics modifier.
Drathnor better be athletic as fuck.
You're a rogue. You can probably do this.
I have 2 athletics, so I need to roll a 20. You said?
Yes, and then add 2 to it.
Where's my roll?
Oh, you
Gosh
rolled a
darn it.
21. Okay, so I'm gonna move your character. So Drathnor rolls a 21. Does exactly as he should, honestly. He's a rogue, he can do these kind of things, and he rolls right underneath it, and as he does...
I grabbed an arrow, too.
You grab an
Coming to
arrow?
my face, I grabbed it.
Huh?
Are we? Yeah.
No.
What'd you say? I couldn't hear you.
I said I grabbed an arrow as it was coming to my face.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. No. So you made it past it, and now you're on the other side of this, but there's no arrows. They're all staffs, like, coming out of the ground. Because you did roll through it. Good job.
I'm gonna say we're not making
Dang it.
this shit again.
And I moved the background.
Well,
I moved the whole map on accident. I was like, wait a sec. Okay, so you rolled it past it. These spikes come out as soon as you get past it. And now you are separated on the other side, while Etta,
Yeah.
Nevaeh, and Utofo are on this side.
Fuck.
Ooh,
crap.
let's just fucking leave him.
Leave him? Oh, jeez.
That's fine.
This looks like you're gonna die there. Bye.
Okay, so should like the rest of us try to get through there, or can we?
Well, you can't roll through it now because of the spikes are activated.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Mikey, is there supposed to be more stuff we can explore? Because I literally just see the yellow, orange, and green pot.
Oh, I see the pots now.
Okay.
But I've been able to see this.
Okay, I see some bags.
You see bags, the pots. Do you see the room that you're in, basically?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Like, that's what I'm trying to make sure, is that you do see, like, your actual environment and you're not just all darkness.
Is that a spider up there that I can fight?
Oh, why is it...
No.
What do you mean?
That spider web up there.
That's
Is
a
there
spider
something in it?
web. There's something... There's not a spider in it. Are you gonna go knock the spider web down? See what's
Fuck yeah,
up
I
there?
want to knock that spider web down.
Yeah.
Please tell me I don't have to roll.
Disappeared.
No, you don't have to roll for it. I just...
I'm caught in the web.
So you knock the spider web down and you find a little bit of gold.
Fuck.
Awesome.
Fucking yeah, give me that fucking gold.
Cool.
Right, this is gonna be Mr. Pib.
Yeah, more Pib and Twizzlers. I don't...
Yeah.
Okay, no, there wasn't anything special in that gold. It's just gold. I don't even care how much it was. You don't really have to buy anything. Okay, what do you do now?
It was a lot. Let's just leave it at
Yeah,
that.
it was a lot of gold. So, like, your pockets are fat right now. They're jingling as you're dicking around in here. Do you, Nevaeh or Utofo, do you want to try to figure out a way to get across these spikes?
Is there any way for us to like cut the spikes?
Yeah,
down?
like they're wooden spikes
Okay,
with
they're
metal.
wooden spikes. So like, can I cut them down with my like scimitar or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay, so like
I don't think there's anything else in here.
Well, there's a hallway that leads, right?
Yeah, there's like a little.
Oh shit, okay.
Right, see that?
Yeah, I can just see a little bit of the hallway, Mikey.
Huh?
Okay, so
What'd you say?
I can just see a little, like, I can just see a little bit of a hallway.
Okay, cool.
right.
But I'm not trying to let you go in there just yet.
Okay.
Okay.
So then there's not really any point in this.
Yeah.
Nevaeh
wanna
said
come
that
in
you're
here?
going to try to cut it with the scimitar. You're going to try to break the...
I would like to try to cut them down so we can all.
Okay, and what do you have? So, roll a d20 plus your, I guess, strength modifier?
Yeah, I was gonna say it'd probably be strength.
Modifier, yeah, and tell me, just hit scimitar.
Oh, I thought you said roll 20.
Well, yeah, hit scimitar, just because I've set up a roll 20 through it through all your
So just
actions, yeah.
scimitar?
Yeah.
Okay, well my strength is 0 because I'm apparently a fucking weak ass.
Yeah, okay. You got a 13. You see them start to break a little bit, crack, but it hasn't quite, like, you're not there yet. It just
Okay.
wasn't, you didn't have the strength modifier to back that up. It wasn't a clean cut.
Okay.
My strength is 0.
Yeah, minus 0 2.
Edda.
What are you gonna do, Claire?
Oh yeah, go ahead, Claire, if you want to go.
Are you trying to get through here?
Sure, I mean, my strength is 0, but I can still try
Well,
to do something.
Can we, like,
Damn it,
kick
what's
it if it's
dexterity?
cracked?
I mean, it's not really cracked. It's just like, have you ever like hit not like a medium-sized tree and you're just like,
No,
I
I
did
don't go around hitting trees, Mikey.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
okay. Bad analogy. I'll just stop. The wood is a little cracked, but you couldn't like kick it. Like you couldn't like Bruce Lee kick through it or anything.
Okay.
It's still too thick.
What's your religion? Pray the spikes away.
Pray the spikes away.
You Tofo, do you decide that you're gonna try to take a swing at this as well?
What are you gonna try to do, Claire? Are you trying to go through the spikes, or are you trying to go on?
Just leave Drothnor on the other side. He was an idiot anyways.
Fine.
You don't have to though.
Especially since you have all that gold, I want some of the gold.
You don't have to try.
Well,
Gold, mate.
she saw you get the gold. She doesn't know how much you have, Jalen, but just she saw some of it. She's like, I guess I can deal with that stupid accent.
I shoved it in my pockets pretty greedily.
Go ahead and I'm gonna try to hit it. 'Cause
Okay.
like,
Sure. Let me look
so
here.
maybe I can crack it somehow.
Okay, Claire's gonna try to break them down.
Okay, what is she using?
What are you gonna use? Here, let's look here.
She has a short sword.
I was gonna say
Short
you
sword,
need to
yeah.
use that short sword. Okay. That's basic attack, right?
No, there should be a short sword icon.
Oh, I see it. Okay, I see it. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Let me hit it.
yeah, go for it. Okay, you rolled a 15, and you did 3 damage. Did you have a strength? No, you didn't have a strength modifier. It was 0 as well. So we have the 2 weaker people of the party on one side of the spikes, just wailing, thump, thump, thumping at the spikes that are now activated, and Drothnor on the other side, who clearly probably could have broken them on his own at this point, is just gold this, gold that, gold this, gold that.
Pretty big.
I don't have any
Why are you
strength,
trying to
though.
break these spikes, man?
Okay. You didn't quite break it, but I mean they're getting close. Like you cracked that one on the far like uppermost of it, and it's getting real weak.
Okay, I see you guys kind of struggling. I'm like, okay, I think I can do this.
Edda says, "Be careful for splinters."
What?
Edda says, "Be careful for splinters."
Oh, jeez, guys, I don't want to pick on any splinters. So I'm gonna go ahead and do rapier.
Okay.
So well,
See what you got.
Oh, come
Oh,
on.
okay? So unfortunately, you rolled a 3. That's where the real issue lies.
5, bitch.
Is that her? No, you. Okay, do you see the
Oh
20?
no, that was the last dice up there. Okay, no. Okay.
Why do you have a +4? Oh, you do have a +4. No, you had rolled a 7. Okay, so you
Okay.
rolled a 7. Excuse me. You still don't do great. Like you're a little weary from the roll, and your pockets are getting fat with the gold, so your weight's a little off. So when you swing it, like the pockets swing out a little bit, and it kind of throws off your swing. You know what I mean? Like that centrifugal force.
I picked it back up.
Yeah, you dropped a couple. Ding, 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 ding. And you're like, oh shit. Edda says, no worries, I'll get it. And I'm going to have him try to swing up at it. Excuse me, Utofo, can I get over there?
No.
Okay, well, I'll just... Okay.
I got you, bitch.
That was me. I accidentally pressed that. I was like, okay, well, I'll move it then.
Where the fuck did I go, bitch?
Alright, so, Edda,
Mikey, where did I go?
you're right there.
You're under the shadow. See your health bar sticking out?
Oh, why is there a fucking shadow there?
No.
Why is the shadow transparent? Not transparent. It is opaque.
Opaque.
Oh, bad one. That one was in my face.
Okay, so Edda walks up and he says, "Oh, don't worry,
Don't
gentle
worry,
ladies,
guys,
I'll
my
save
buddy
you."
breaking spikes back in manager school.
They taught us about spikes. I did a whole pamphlet on it. And he is going to swing his longsword, but he's kind of little, so the longsword's kind of big for him. It's like
It's literally the size of his body.
just about. So he, okay, rolls an 11, just barely gets enough force to get a swing on it, and it hits the metal pole at the top, and ding, it's back at him. So he doesn't do any damage.
Fuck you.
Oh, great. You're screwed.
You have one pole on the far left, or I say left because that's how I'm imagining looking at it, but it's the most on your screens that has been broken. Like, if you swing from that side, you have a better chance of breaking it.
Who's next?
Anyone, because this isn't combat. This is a trap that you guys fell into.
I'm gonna use my scimitar and hit the most broken spear thing then.
The brokenest.
So I'm gonna use it right now.
Go for it.
Hit the brokenest one.
Okay, you rolled a 6.
Well, that sucks.
Everybody's losing their footing right here. They're like, there must be quicksand underneath you guys or something because you are losing your footing everywhere. But just for the sake of that, like, how about you all just attack it at once? You all just hit all the bars at once and let's just get it over with.
Yo.
Okay. And I'll.
There's too many dice rolling, and when there's too many dice rolling, that like, the voice feedback starts cutting out, so it's like, it's bad. Okay, so after the collective efforts of the party, they finally break, and
they're gone.
They're gone. Here, hold on. I have one more animation. I've worked so hard to do this. Look, you broke them.
Oh my god, so good.
Okay. So you can all cross through. Can you all see?
Why do y'all have dynamic as fuck lighting? Hey, I want to look in these bags over here. I'll see what's up with those.
Okay, tell me which ones you picked through, specifically.
This.
Hold on. Which one? The brown one or the white one that you're on?
The topmost white.
Okay, you busted open. Here, I have to move you over so I can click on it.
Okay, well, if you still look for the white bags, I want to look for the brown ones. Is that actually bags, or is it just...
They're sacks.
Bags?
Yeah, okay,
Well,
everybody would take a bag?
Too, yeah.
Everybody take a bag, and then we'll all search them at the same time?
Yeah.
That's pretty fair. I think I can split it up with you guys.
Okay, you guys go first, and then I'll let Etta take the leftovers, because he's a gentleman. He doesn't want to, step on anybody's toes. Oh, you want this brown one over here?
Yeah.
Nevaeh? Okay. Utofo, do you want the brown or the white one way down there? Okay.
That's the white one. Bottom right one.
Yeah.
Okay, I will take this. I don't know. I don't remember what I did. I'm going to wait for Etta. So, Nevaeh, how do you just see these bags and nobody says anything? You all just walk over there and start stabbing them with daggers?
I was going to say, I stabbed mine with my sword. Definitely.
You all know intentively that you're just here to rob. For whatever reason.
Yeah.
So the brown bag doesn't have anything in it except some flour. And now it's spilling all over the floor.
Oh, my bad.
I want to eat it.
Okay. Dropnor has a little in his mouth. It's clumpy.
I need some water now. I'm not even gonna
Where's
lie.
water? Utofo decides that she's going to bust open a bag as well. And she busted... Oh, wrong one. Clicked the wrong one. She busted open, and there's nothing in it. It's just potatoes. So you guys have a bunch of potatoes and a bunch of flour.
Hell yeah.
You guys are almost on your way to having a half a meal. You guys gonna stab this other one?
Nothing like a potato sandwich. What's in mine, Mikey?
Huh? What's
in mine?
Okay. Your voice is breaking out over the transmission. It's getting kind of rough.
I'm sorry.
Jalen, you also have flour.
What about in these
Fucking
pots over here? Then?
okay, I eat more.
He eats more flour. Okay. So your mouth is really dry.
You gotta remember, I'm still.
Your mouth is drier than a mummy's butthole. Okay. Nevaeh, you want to bust through some of the pots?
Yeah.
All of them?
Yeah.
Alright.
Use a
I'm trying to
spell.
bust open these pots.
Okay, the pots have nothing in them.
Go figure.
Go figure.
Mikey.
What'd you say, Jay?
Hold on just a second.
Fuck you.
There's one last sack of pouches. Who's going for it?
Okay, Claire.
Okay, Claire. You bust open the last sack of pouches, and you find one potion. Oh my goodness, guys.
You find 8.
A potion. I was like, they'll just bust it all really quick. I already know. It'll be nothing. Okay. So, let me see if I can give a potion to you. You get
Yeah.
1 potion, Claire. All that work was just for that.
Yeah. That's okay.
That's okay. Let me see.
No
What
harm, no foul.
you can regain 2d4 plus 2. Do you want to write that on your little sheet for me?
Hold on. Oh, let me take notes.
You should all have 1 potion innately anyway, and you will find
I
other
got it.
things.
Man, I hate my high alcohol tolerance because like I'm 3 beers deep and I don't feel anything.
You guys see, after just all this flour and potatoes on the floor, Utofo says, "Oh, I found a potion."
Lucky
Stuffs it away, keeps it to herself. Do you tell the Matt, do you tell the rest of the people that they have a potion and stuff?
Do you want to tell us that you found
Like-
a potion? Because you can keep shit secret from us.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll keep it a
She got a
secret.
potion. She finally opened the right bag and got a potion. That's all those bags and pots were for 1 potion. You just literally waited to the last one. I was like, oh my goodness, guys. I'm trying. Okay, can you see down the hallway?
Yeah, that's a fucking cave.
That's
You guys want to go down?
I'm revealing areas. Okay.
Oh, there. Yeah.
Where's I want
Okay.
to go that
I know for a fact that I want to go down it.
Okay, so Drothnor, you're gonna take the lead?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the fucking lead.
Okay. So, how do you do it? How do you take the lead? Tell me how you take the lead.
I walk up to it, right?
Okay.
And I'm looking down it. I'm like, I say fuck audibly, and I start kind of tiptoeing down it.
Okay.
You know, I'm good at sneaking and shit.
Do you want to try to do a stealth roll?
Fucking sure.
Okay. So roll your d20 plus your stealth modifier.
I gotta find my stuff. Oh, fuck yeah.
Okay. Ed is going to come
hold
up
on.
behind you very, very cautiously and carefully, just kind of surveying it, looking around. You rolled a 5. You did not pass your stealth roll. So
I always roll the shittiest shit. Oh my
Okay.
god.
So I'm gonna move your character, Jay, just to move the little things.
Mhm.
You rolled a 5 on your stealth roll, so you tried to do that cool James Bond roll that you did through the spikes, except like you kind of hit your shoulder when you go down the first time, and it doesn't really take. So
I get nervous in large groups. I'm sorry.
yeah.
Like, I'm seriously about to chug all this liquor. I'm not feeling shit.
Okay.
Don't change shit.
But-
You moved me back here. Wait, are those fucking dead bodies?
oh crap.
I want to loot them.
Well, hold on. Hold
Yes.
your horses. So you failed your
Yeah. I know.
your roll,
A
and
dead body moved. That's not a dead fucking body. It go back down in the sand.
and then you want to roll initiative just to save yourself some time.
Sure. Yes.
Okay, Jalen, roll initiative.
Where's my fucking initiative?
Check roll. You can use that.
Where?
It should say it in the macro bar at the top. Just use check roll.
It does. It doesn't.
I swear to God.
I have basic attack and rapier.
I
I
see
do not
it.
have
It
initiative.
says I've said check roll. Check roll. Click that one.
Where? I don't see that.
Okay, well I'm gonna click it for you,
Okay.
and I'm gonna hit modifier of -1 since you failed that and made me do it for you. God. Okay, you rolled a 17. Do you see it?
Yes, I see that.
Okay. Good for you. You lucked out. Now I have to find what I did with this thing. You see a sand mummy slowly form in
Yes.
front of you, and it stands up and it leaps at you.
Yes.
And let me roll its initiative just to see who goes first.
Hey, Mikey, you want to know something kind of sad?
Sure.
So the dude that made Skyrim, he would play D&D campaigns by himself when
Yeah.
he was a kid.
That's bad. Okay. So, what the heck? What did it say I rolled? A 20?
Yes.
Oh, man. Okay. So, this mummy definitely grabs you.
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt, grabs you both hands around the throat and starts choking you Simpson style.
Can we attack it?
Well, that's what I was about to say. Now I need you, Tofo and Nevaeh, to roll your check rolls. We're all as this is happening. Nevaeh, Utofo, and Etta see the other piles of sand also start to rise and like go back into the ground and then rise up again, like they saw.
Hey, there's not a check roll on
Oh,
Where's Claire's check roll? I don't see it. Can you roll it for her?
You guys don't have a check roll in your.
No.
Okay, just a sec.
No.
Just a second. Let me.
Oh, jeez, 1 second, guys.
Oh, jeez. Utofo's got to fix this.
Quit moving.
I'm just hiding around
Quit
the corner.
moving the fucking mummies around.
I'm not. I'm not moving them around.
Quit adding mummies. There's like 8 now.
No, I was showing them where they're at. Honey, you have a check roll right there. I see it.
Mikey, it does not pop up on the screen.
Mikey, where do Mikey, I've got like 8 mummies now.
You can just hit roll 20. It's the same thing.
Okay, will you?
It's the same thing. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So let me start the turn order because it's already begun.
Yeah.
What did I roll? 10?
Yes.
8 destroyer.
Nevaeh rolled a 10. The mummy went first, and then all right, you got a 10. What did Claire roll?
Am I still being strangled?
Yeah. You don't get to roll, Jalen.
Roll her check roll.
Okay. You can
'Cause I
also
don't
just do
have
D20. You can also just use a D20.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing.
Okay, she rolled 8.
Okay. That's
Why is
what.
it not fucking dice. Yes, enable 3D. I should be seeing the dice.
Maybe it just rolled off. Maybe it rolled off the screen. You have to pick it up off the floor.
Maybe I'm starting to get drunk.
Maybe you are drunk. Yeah. Okay. Turn. You rolled a what? 8.
8.
Okay. And then I'm just going through it all. Okay. Etta rolled a
Fucking-
20.
I'll take that.
Okay. So he's gonna come in and save you probably.
Yeah, that should probably be the first move.
Yeah. And then the one next to Nevaeh will go after Etta. And here, hold on, let me add all the turns. It'll go Etta, Nevaeh, the mummy just went. Okay. So then Etta, Nevaeh, Utofo, and the mummies. Okay. And the mummy that 20'd on you will go again, and then you, Jalen.
Fuck that. But
Okay. So Etta sees this, and he's going to come and try to save you. 5, 10, 15, yes. So he gets right up next to you, and he's going to throw a javelin into the head of this mummy to try to get it to stop strangling you.
fuck yeah.
Yeah. He's a good guy. He's really a good guy at heart. He's just an idiot. It sucks.
He's such a tryhard.
He rolled a 13, and he does hit for 5 damage. Alright, and next is Nevaeh.
To heal. Like,
No, now you get to decide what you want to do. It's your turn. Do you want to attack, move, what?
Am I close enough to use my flame cantrip on?
Yes,
Okay,
absolutely.
so I'm gonna use my flame cantrip.
Okay, I have to roll DC save then, I'm pretty sure.
I accidentally just hit the roll thing.
Which one?
I accidentally hit the flame trip. Or
Why
flame
is it
cantrip.
hitting 20s? Like crazy.
I know.
It's nuts. Okay. So you did 7 fire damage to it. You pull out this flame cantrip, you're right up in this mummy's face, it startles you, and you just melt that sand to almost glass.
Ooh,
Alright.
I just hit a 2 out of 10.
Okay. I think you forgot how the scale works. I think
No.
you're really at an 8.
I'm pretty sure I'm a 4 right now.
Alright, Utofo, it's your turn. you are still kind of crouching around the side of the, like, entry to the hallway, and you've seen these mummies come up, and you've heard Drathor choking. Go! You just off in the distance, you hear this. What do? You can move up to 30 feet, and you get a action and reaction. You're running.
Hey, Mikey, what's the vicious mockery cantrip?
You can click it just so I can see it, and I can just look at it. Because it'll tell you what it does when you click it, or it's on your sheets. I don't remember.
Where are we?
I know where we're at. Okay. All right, Claire. Let me hit this vicious cantrip shit.
Okay. It's a spell attack within 60 feet that any target can hear the word, and it does like. So you could just yell like, "Sit!" and all the mummies will have to like drop to the ground real quick, and you roll a 1d4 for psychic damage.
So I roll 1d4. Figure that.
Okay, but I have to make a DC Wisdom saving throw, and I will say that you could probably hit the first two, the ones right in front of Nevaeh and Drothnor, but you can't hit the one furthest. Okay, well you rolled a 1, so you'll do 1 damage if I do not save.
Hold on, I didn't hit it.
2. So you roll a 2 on it. And, okay, let me roll my save, see if I can not get hit by this psychic damage. The first guy in front of Nevaeh, he makes it, and then the one in front of Drothnor does not, so take away 2.
So stabbing him in the head didn't fucking kill him?
No, they're beefier than that.
Fair enough.
Let's see, now it's the mummy's turn. The mummy is going to try to just strangle Nevaeh as well.
Is that their only move, is strangling?
Yeah, pretty much. They don't, like, they're just supposed to, like, drag you down, and really, like, they're beefier than I expected you guys to be on them, so I'm not trying to just murder you with them. They're trying to, like, get all of their sandy, gross mumminess on top of you, and then, like, smother you back into the earth.
It's a weird kink, but okay.
Weird flex, but okay. So it's strangling Nevaeh, and I will say it does a 1d. I'll roll the d20 to see if it hits her, and I'll do 1d4 damage. So it. Let's see. He rolled pretty good. Rolled 17, so I'm gonna roll a 1d4 for damage on Nevaeh.
How are your rolls always so fucking good?
Because I'm the fucking master. It did 1 damage, so it's doing it, guys, but, like, they're not strong. They're not beefy. The next mummy... Oh, wait, no, that was the first mummy that didn't hit Drothnor, but the one hit Nevaeh. And then the mummy way back in the back, he sees that, like, Drothnor is not doing well. He's still being strangled by the other one, and he thinks to himself, well, I'm going to help my sand mummy buddy also smother this guy. And he's going to come over here, and he's going to try to smother you as well. Roll the d20. I'll let you see it.
Fuck you.
18. It hits.
Fuck.
1d4. Okay. So now it is finally back to Drothnor. You're still being strangled, but your hands are free, your feet are still on the ground. What do you do?
Okay, so that thing you can do to get out of strangling, like where you like push your arms up through and then you bring your elbow back down on their arms. I'm gonna do that shit.
Okay. We'll roll for it.
What do I roll, bitch?
A 20. Because this is just to break free. You're not attacking.
Yeah, can I put a modifier on that shit?
Do you have
sleight of hand?
Do you have acrobatics? You can either use sleight of hand or acrobatics, whichever feels higher to you.
I think that's more sleight of hand, like.
Okay.
Okay, so my modifier is 6 on sleight of hand.
Okay, so you rolled a 14. You snap the little bone arms in this mummy that are still there. Like they're sand mummies, but they have little bits of bones floating around in the sand. They snap as you do this.
Yeah.
Now what do you want to do? Because that was your reaction. You still have an action. You can still swing.
So like once I break that shit off, like when I get out of it, I rapier him.
Okay. Roll for your rapier. You rolled a hit. You did a 14. It has a 13 AC. It hits, so it does for 10 damage. Thank you, Jalen. Oh, do some damage. No. See how much 10 damage just took away?
No.
You don't see the health bar?
See health bars.
No.
What?
I don't see its health bar.
Like the mummy's health bar. Okay, yeah, now I see it.
Yeah. Oh my fuck, they're strong as fuck.
I was trying to help you. I was trying to tell you that they were strong. Okay, so Etta sees that you've broken free and that you've snapped the arms, and he says, "Oh, gross! That's so gross! I'm still gonna throw a javelin." Because
he obviously doesn't want to touch him.
Yeah, like that's the thing is like the javelin that he first threw, he pulled back out and he's like, "Gross, gross, gross!" Just trying to like almost poke it away with his like javelin throws. And he rolled 22. Does 1 piercing damage. Okay, so he's still right up next to this mummy, and he's just lobbing a javelin into its head. Like, get away from me!
You gross.
You're gross! Don't touch my purse!
My purse.
This is my purse, and you're Sandy.
That's my Draftnor. I don't know you.
All right, Nevaeh, it is back to you. What do you do? There's now 2 kind of behind you, or in front of you, I should say. One of them's still kind of angled towards Jalen.
Okay. So I want to attack the one nearest to me.
Okay.
I'm gonna just use a basic attack.
Okay. So roll it.
Okay, I was just waiting. I thought you were gonna say something else.
Roll
I rolled a fucking 4. Oh
You-
my god.
Try to hit it with your quarterstaff, and it just swipes right through the sand. Just, kind of globby, but it doesn't do any damage.
Cool. That's great.
Okay. Utofo.
Okay, so while we're way down here, I want to move up there now.
Okay.
My friends need help. So I'm going to go up.
My friends need help.
Right here.
Right where you ending, right there. And then I'm going to try to attack that mummy that she just hit.
Why don't we gang up on this one?
Well, I have a potion, so if you get, like, way down now,
Oh,
you're like, hey,
okay.
look, what I
Way
have.
down.
So you want to kill this one?
Yeah,
Okay.
because it's closer.
What are you gonna do?
My spell thing again, or is that just, like, a one-time thing?
You can. See, what I'll say is I'll let you say the word. Did you ever decide a word?
Rape.
Die.
Did you say rape?
Okay, wait, we're done.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can say the word at the beginning of every turn, and you'll roll the 1d4 for damage, but then you can still use another attack. Like you could still, I don't know what your attacks are off the top of my head, but you could still do them. You could still, throw your short sword. Or
So rape and then short sword.
What about, like, freeze?
Okay,
What-
freeze. Do you want to
okay,
decide that's
sure.
what your word is, your safe word, or your? I guess it's like
Safe word. Mikey, get your word out.
it's not really a safe word. It's more of like
A kill word.
a kill word, aggression word. I don't know.
A safe word.
It's-
What the fuck?
What's your unsafe word? So is freeze? Okay, so you yell freeze, and
to the
all
end of the rainbow.
and all the mummies stop and immediately just stand still. And I'm gonna roll 1d4 for each of them. Okay, what does it say? 10, 4, 2, 2. Okay, so the first one takes 4 damage. This one, the one behind it, takes 1 damage, and then this one will also take 4 damage. Cool. You guys they're starting to look a little more fucked up. Like, not great, but the one that's in between Drothnor and Etta is like kind of not reforming as it's dissolving. Like, as they're stabbing the sand and goop out of the way, it's, like, not quite reforming.
I'm gonna piss on it.
Okay, when it's your turn, you can piss on it. The mummy closest to Nevaeh is now going to just try to do a basic attack on her. Did it grab you? Did the last one grab you, or did you break free? We'll say it's going to try to grab you. And
it's lunging, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's not so much lunging, but globbing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like the blob. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, like the blob. So it's going to come in, and it's going to try to roll. Let's see, check roll. Don't have a modifier. It rolled a 10, and your AC is a 14. So you see this mob of sand coming up and globbing around. And you're just like, no. And you just...
Do that sound again.
You guys aren't here, so you can't see his face, but it's really good.
I have to make faces and do the arm expressions, the whole thing. Like, if you have to role play, you role play. What's your unsafe word?
I can see your face right now doing that.
Oh, I was like, can you see my face? Oh shit, the camera's not supposed to be on.
No, like I just have it pictured in my mind.
Yeah. So you see this, and you just slightly move out of the way. You're like, no, they're not fast moving, and they.
Well, yeah, 'cause they're sand.
They're sand. Okay. So then, the one behind that one is gonna turn to Drothnor because it's the closest, and it's gonna try. It saw you broke its. I don't even think they're friends, but like the other piece of mummy sand that it recognizes as mummy sand. You saw it break its arm, or it saw you break its arm. So it's like
they have a common goal. That's about it.
They have a common grain. How about that? Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. So it sees that, and it's like, you don't get to break people's arms. They can't talk.
That's what it's thinking, though.
That's what it's thinking very loudly. Oh, shit. It rolled a 19.
God dang it.
So it grabs a hold of you, again, by the throat and shaking you. Boy! Don't! Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna roll 1d4 for it. I hope you don't die. God.
Why are y'all ganging up on me?
You just took 4 damage.
Where is Utopia?
Fuck.
You don't see her. She is
that went way down.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay. And now the mummy that crits is pissed. It's got a javelin thrown in its face twice by Etta. And it's pissed. And it's broken its arms off by you, and it's given up on that conquest. It does not care about you anymore.
Good.
Yeah. It's gonna roll 20. Do you guys want to see my rolls, just so you know I'm not, like, fucking around?
I don't care.
You can, if you, like, really don't believe me anytime.
I do.
Okay, well.
No, I can. I can see your rolls on here. I see what it ultimately rolls.
In the end, like, on the chat bar?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Okay, cool. So this one rolls a 7, and it tries to lob at Etta, and it's still just, like, Etta's still pushing it back with the blunt of his javelin. No, stay out. Get back.
Go on, get.
Home is where you make it.
Like, see how much naked. That's cool.
Drothnor, it's your turn again.
Okay, I'm gonna throw you guys one out left field. I wanna, like, do a super spiral through, and that eyeball at the end of the hallway, I feel like if I stabbed it, these things might just dissolve into the sand.
I said originally that I wanted to go towards the fucking eyeball.
And then you got, okay, yeah. Say it. Did you hear her, Jay?
What?
She's shit talking you.
Okay, so originally when we showed this fucking hallway, I was like, I want to go to that eyeball looking fucking thing, and
I didn't hear that.
Nobody heard it. It's fine.
Well, then he failed his stealth roll that he didn't even know he needed to do yet. And
why did nobody else get to do a stealth roll to get to the eyeball?
Because he jumped the gun.
God damn it.
He didn't say he was going to the eyeball. He was like, I'm gonna go down the hall.
I wanted to go to the eyeball.
He was like, I'm gonna go down the eyeball, and I was like, he's like, can I do a stealth thing? And I was like, I guess, roll for it. Like,
Okay.
okay.
I knew we're in this fucking mess. Okay, what do I do?
So what do you want to do? I didn't understand.
I want to do what I said. I want to, like, James Bond roll through and then go stab that eye in the fucking eye.
So you want to, like, roll past the guy, I assume, directly to your right?
Like, betwixt, like, to there.
Okay. You can make it... You can make it here in 30 feet.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Do you still want to do that?
Fucking, yeah.
Okay, so first, before we do that, I need you to roll, I guess, a 20, and it's not so much a stealth thing as it is an acrobatics.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Because you need to roll to get past them, and I'm gonna roll at the same time because you've left yourself an openness, like, in that roll, and I'm gonna see if they swing at you in between.
Okay.
Okay, what did you roll?
11.
11, okay. I will roll a d20. I'll roll a d20, and if they do anything under 12, you make it. They have no idea you even went. What? Where'd he go? Turn around! Boys, look for him! So you've made it to a little bit further down the hallway. You're gunning towards this eyeball underneath the cobwebs and whatnot. It's Edda's turn again, and he's starting to get a little overwhelmed because the one that was clearly coming for him is now very coming for him. Like, not happy about this. And he's still just trying to, like, keep his distance. So he's gonna, instead of using, so Edda's getting scared, and he's realizing that the javelin isn't helping him much, so he's going to pull out his long sword, and he's just going to swing at it and hope that he can chop and just get this to end. He's going to use it two-handed as well, so he's going to do, let's see, 14, he hits, and does 7 damage.
That ain't shit.
That really ain't shit, but hey, more than you've done.
I did 10, bitch.
Nevaeh, it's your turn. You're starting to get a little surrounded as well.
Yeah, I definitely am. I've got like 3 fucking mummies in front of me. Okay. So, how close are they to me, though?
5 feet. The first one is 5 feet, and the second one is 10 feet.
Okay, so...
You can move. Like, you can definitely move away from them if you feel like you're getting up too close and personal. Honey, I know how you play video games, and I know you're not you're not on the front lines. You're a sniper.
You don't need to bring that up, though. Actually, can I move kind of like in the middle of them, and then like use my scimitar and like
swing it?
Like spin and just like
okay.
hit all of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But we're gonna have to make it through the appropriate checks first.
Okay.
Okay, so you're gonna try to get in between them.
Okay.
And then do a swing and hit both of them at the same time.
Right.
Okay, so I will.
I'm gonna let you finish, but I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right back.
Okay, so I will say that you can move in between them after a acrobatics check.
Okay.
So roll a d20 plus your acrobatics, and if you make it over 11, you can get in between them, and then we'll decide if you can swing.
I do a d20 and then modifiers
my
acrobatics.
Your acrobatics.
I've not completely got a grip on this yet. So.
That's okay. This is what we're going through. Oh shit, you got a 19.
Woo!
Okay, so you definitely... I have to move them around. Okay. You get in between them.
Okay.
And since you did so well, I'm not even gonna like have you roll the other d20. But what I will do is you roll the damage to see if you do it, and I haven't decided if I want them to both take the same amount of damage or if they take half.
Okay. So what do I need to roll?
You said it was your scimitar. Your scimitar.
So
Yeah, just roll your scimitar. Let me see what it says. Okay, but see, you would have got a 19. You would have hit it anyway.
Okay.
Okay, normal range, yeah. They both take 3 damage.
Okay. That's really not great, but that's fine.
Do what?
She rolled a 19.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like that.
I need to go camp.
That's the
Did you
stuff
go?
I like.
Hey, you're about to go. You're about to go.
Okay, I'll wait.
Okay, yeah. Utofo, one turn, real quick. What you got?
Do you want to get away or what?
So, well, no, I'm gonna attack that mummy that's weak before they figure out that you're over there. and,
Okay.
like,
So which one? The one on the same level as Nevaeh, or the one on the same level as you and Drothnor?
Like, I'm gonna move one square to the right.
She wants to hit this one.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Roll to attack, and then...
What do you want? Basic attack?
Basic, yeah.
Well, no, she has a short sword. But
You want
she
a short sword?
19'd it, so it's whatever. I'm gonna let it fly.
Okay, short sword. Yeah.
Yeah.
You did well. Okay, this one is getting fucked up. This one is like one arm, half a face, kneecaps, like it's it's falling apart. The mummy on the far left of Nevaeh has now is kind of confused. Like, it honestly has been just juked because Nevaeh rolled a 19, slipping in between the two and then hitting him. So it's kind of like it got juked, and he's still kind of like turning around, figuring out what's going on. So he sees what?
Yee.
Yeah. So he turns around and he's like, "What happened?" And he's gonna try to attack. But since he is a little confused, I'm gonna give him -1 on the modifier because he's like,
He is.
"You were in front of me and now you're behind me. What is this?" Oh shit! It still hit.
Back.
Fuck. Alright. 1d4 for damage. And you got a 4.
Back.
When Claire gets back from the bathroom, we all need to take a moment to look at how we heal ourselves. Some of you have spells for it, some of you have potions. Just a thought. Okay. So now it's the mummy that is in front of Utofo and Nevaeh. And it's seen... it's now seen Drothnor shoot off to the side.
Fuck.
But they're sand. They don't move very fast, Jay. They only move 15 feet.
I don't care. I'm still scared.
Hey, real quick, what is the spell attack?
What does it say, honey?
It says spell attack modifier +5, spell save DC 13.
Okay, so your spell attacks get a +5, and then anybody...
But what's the spell attack?
Do you have spells yet? It should say...
It just says in here that it says spell attack. I don't know.
Okay.
Like, it doesn't show up here.
Okay.
I don't understand. I was just asking. I'm confused.
No, in your handouts, it says your cantrips and spells on your little journal archive page. There's a handout that for you that has
Spell list?
spell list. There you go. Thank you.
Okay.
Alright, so the one behind Nevaeh has noticed that Drothnor has turned away and is trying to make his way to the eyeball. And the mummy senses it. It knows that, like, ultimate danger is arrived. So they can only move 15 feet, and it is just barely out of range to hit you, Jay. But it's coming.
Bitch.
It's coming. The mummy that originally started this whole mess and put its hands on your neck is still chasing Edda down. And Edda's getting backed into the wall, scared as could be. He's almost to the point of tears. He's like, "Please, stop. I'll give you whatever you want." Like, he's scared. So it's going to roll a 20 to see if it can attack Edda some more. And it rolled a 6. It does not hit. Edda is still fending it off despite how scared he is. Like,
he's just kind of like swinging his sword at it really weirdly.
Eyes closed. Yeah. Like, going for it. Alright. Now it's your turn again, Drothnor. You can move 30 feet. Do you think you can make it to the... Do you know how to count your feet steps?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, oh, I can make it to that fucking eyeball.
Okay, well, you can also click on your character and hold Q, and then move with your, like, directional pad, and it'll give you, like, diagonally how many feet moved as well.
Good. Oh yeah, that's 30 feet. Like right here is 30
Right to
feet.
it. There you go. All right.
I'm gonna stab this eye right in the fucking eye.
Okay. You run up to the eye. It's whatever. Okay. So the eyeball almost, it doesn't have eyelids, but it almost looks like it's looking wider at you because it's like, oh shit, right in my face, right in my eye. And you're gonna, it's getting real wide-eyed, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
It's also a little red. You don't know what it's been. There's a weird odor in the air. Yeah, okay. Something. And
I don't have any Visine. Fuck.
you don't. Oh shit. That was the ultimate way to like beat this dungeon, is just pour Visine on all.
Pour Visine in it.
Okay, so you run up to it, and do you know what kind of attack you want to use?
Hold on.
Just roll me anything. Roll me what you got.
Hold on. Okay, so I would really, really like to shove my rapier like real deep in it.
Right in the pupil. Okay.
Right in the like right in the iris.
Yeah. Okay. So roll me your rapier. Oh shit, Jay! You rolled a. Oh, it isn't a nat 20. Excuse me. It's an unnatural 20. Because you had a 16 plus your 4 for your rapier.
Okay.
It's an unnatural 20, and you did 10 damage. So you hold it, you hold your rapier above it, and you just go straight for the iris and the pupil, and it explodes. And all that's left is the ring, the little golden ring that the eyeball was sitting on. And as it's exploding out from the side, because you know how eyeballs have like weird pressure about it, like there's pressure inside your eye, you know what I'm saying?
It makes like a sound when you break it.
Yeah. So as soon as you do that, the mummies drop back to sand. They have become unanimated.
I get
combat. There you go, guys. Hold on, I have to take some notes.
Plan from the beginning would have worked perfectly.
Okay, so what was that? 3 mummies and an eyeball.
And a giant eye.
I have to keep track of all of your, like, what you kill and shit, but I do it, like, I add up all the experience and stuff later.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, combat's over.
Yeah.
The eyeball is exploded, and you see Edda is, like, still kind of crying, but he knows that the mummies are gone. He's just still kind of, like, weeping, waiting, like kind of waiting for himself to calm down. Okay.
And then I go where I'm like, pull yourself together, mate.
Okay, because I like weirdly look up to you.
Even though we just met.
Yeah, exactly. I just need to lay down and rest or something. We all took a pretty good thumping.
Okay, so I guess we're probably gonna go down to this weird like portal looking thing.
Can we bust open those crates right there?
Okay, I guess Utofo wants to break
Okay.
open the crates.
Okay, you break the crates.
Sure.
Contains 1 potion. I literally have it in my GM notes, like it says it contains 1 potion.
All of them?
No, just 1. You only get 1 potion, and she's the only one that gets it.
I'm saying all of them just have 1 potion.
All of the crates in the map? No.
Yes.
There's a lot of crates that have nothing in them.
No,
because
I'm
it's funny
saying all of them here. There's
No.
just 1 potion.
No. There's just 1 potion in those 4 crates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. So now you have 2 of the 2d4 plus 2 or plus 4, whatever it is. Nevea, what are you doing? You look like you've traveled ahead. You've moved over there.
I just thought we were going.
Yeah, we're headed over there. So is the group moving over to the carpeted area?
Sure.
Okay. Ed is kind of taking his time. Oh, and just passes out right onto the purple rug that you see.
Passes out?
He's tired. He's exhausted.
Okay, I see some bones up there. I want to see what those are all about.
Okay. Those are some bones. Good job.
Can I use my potion right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Take it off your list.
Huh?
Take it off your list. Or wait, you specifically, you Drothnor have a potion. What is it? 2d4 plus 2 plus 4?
Yes.
Okay, roll it.
2d4 what?
What's it say? Yeah, it's 2d4 plus 2. So hit. Yeah. Okay, so you regained 8.
Yeah, it's on full health.
What was your full health? Yep, 10. Cool.
And yeah,
Okay.
that's just where I put it at.
So what's this big whirlpool looking?
It's a fountain with water that everybody has been so desperately trying to have.
Fuck, I probably could have drank that shit and regained my health.
Flower in his mouth.
You have to talk into the mic, honey. Yeah, you do need some of that water, Drothnor. Wash out the flour. And I mean, Utofa is actually a Triton, so like she kind of needs it every so often.
So, can I like jump in it?
Go
Yeah.
in it.
Yeah. This is what I've designed as a rest area. Like, if you wanted, we could have you rest for the night here. You would all gain your experience points back, your health points back. And
Fuck.
usually the way it works is that you can have everybody sleep and they all regain them, or you can have everybody sleep in sections where it'll be like one person stays up for 2 hours and then goes to sleep, and then the next person stays up for 2 hours and goes after, you take watch.
With mummies right there.
I
Probably should do that.
think yeah, sure.
Okay.
I will take first watch, I guess.
Okay. Jennifer says she'll take first watch.
Thank you.
Okay. So,
Claire will take second watch, she said.
okay. So we got Jennifer, Claire. Edda would have volunteered to go first, but he is still dropped out. Like, he's still passed out.
I'm not waking up.
It's not over yet, because I'm going to roll things for you guys on each of your watches. Like, I'm going to roll something, and I'm going to find out if you hear something, see something, so on and so forth. So it's going to go Nevaeh, Utofo, Drothnor, and then somebody will have to wake up Edda to get him back to, like, getting used to it, back to consciousness, and then it'll be his turn for a watch. So, everybody going to sleep? Anybody need to do anything, say anything? Because you guys, like, have not actually talked as players. You've just all ran up into the same things and been like, hey, Sheila's. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. So, I will roll for Jennifer's first watch. Everybody else is asleep around you. There's some nice little blue lights and the water trickling. You kind of have to pee. But, let's see. You roll. And you don't see anything on your 2 hours of watch, but you definitely hear little creaks and cracks, water dripping off stalagmites and things like that. But your 2 hours is over. Huh?
Huh?
Oh, I thought you said something. So your 2 hours are over, and then you go to wake up Utofo.
Okay, so I'm gonna wake up Utofo, but I'm gonna let her know that I heard some like strange noises or whatever whenever I was on watch, and let her know to keep her eyes open.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
What can I do, Jay? I just stay still. Where do I go?
Nowhere.
Okay.
You're good. You can stay right there. You can sit on the carpet. It's cool. We're just chilling. Everybody's gonna regain their hit points at the end of this, and I'm just trying to make sure that nobody gets ambushed by something. That's really all this is. I can't see it. Okay, so on your watch, you also hear the creaks and the cracks and so on, but you hear one big thud.
Of course.
One. You can't tell where it's from. It definitely isn't within the little section that you guys have been in this session where, you rolled through the railings and blew the eye out for whatever, you just had to do it. And it's not in this area, but it's on this, floor, cavern, whatever. The rest of your watch is pretty uneventful. And then you need to go wake up Drothnor and tell him that it's his turn for a watch.
Go ahead. Hey. Get with it.
Okay,
I'm waking you up.
we'll trade out.
And I told you that there's a really big thud.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Fuck you.
Okay, so...
Mouse.
In the time that you were supposed to be doing your watch, you kind of doze off.
Like you.
You kind of doze off, and you wake up to something nuzzling you.
Oh.
What the fuck is that?
Of course it happened.
And you wake up. So you wake up, and now you see that it's in front of you, and you notice that you're awake now, and it started to show its teeth. This big black dog. Its eyes are red, but it's got like almost like a tint of like red to its fur. It sees you. And roll initiative.
Can you roll initiative for me? I don't have it as an option.
You literally just hit check roll. Or a 20.
It's not. Oh, okay, D20.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, well you rolled a 2, so I'm going to imagine he probably goes first. I rolled a 3.
Yeah.
Not by much. I don't get to go first by much. Alright, so the hellhound growls its teeth at you and lunges at you.
I can go pee.
Okay.
Can you do it for me?
I'll try.
Claire's gonna do it for me.
Okay.
Hello.
Just
What do I do? Just kill it. Okay, I'll kill it.
Just kill it. That's all you got to do. Alright, so it leaps in to attack you. And... let's see. Oh, rolled a 4. It does not hit. So it lunges at you. Drothnor moves out of the way. Now it's his turn to attack.
Okay, so I'm gonna, I guess, use the melee weapon attack.
Yeah. Which
Okay.
would be either, what does he have, a rapier?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, see, you rolled a 2 though, so it didn't get to hit it. Like, the 20 is you have to roll higher than their armor class, and if you don't roll higher than their armor class, they don't get to hit.
Okay.
Okay, so it was under, so it doesn't get...
14.
He swings at it and nothing happens. By now, the hellhound is upset, and it's realized that it kind of picked a fight that it really wasn't ready for, but was just smelling around because it smelled food and thought, quick snack, and then it finds this.
Can I like wake up because of all the noise?
I will let you wake up on the next round.
Okay.
If it gets back to Drothnor or back to the hellhound and nothing's really happening, yeah, you can all wake up. All right, so it's growling at it, but it's seen that Drothnor's tried to attack it, so now it's got to attack back just for its own sake of not getting, dying. And oh my god, is that a 20? No, okay, it's a 19. So I rolled a 19, and let's see, it will do.
Oh shit.
You okay?
Yeah, I just spilled wine
Yeah.
on the floor.
It's gonna do 8 damage. So Drothnor has 2.
Oh my goodness.
I highly recommend you wake everybody up. Claire, I'd use your action this turn to wake everyone up.
How do I do that?
Yell.
How do I wake everybody up? Because I pretty much killed you.
Just run back and.
Hey, wake up!
Oh,
So I'm gonna wake
God.
up and I'm going to. What can I do? Can I just?
Okay,
wake
so
towards it?
we will say that Nevaeh woke up hearing it, and then Utofo, and we will we'll continue the order. Nevaeh, Utofo, Hellhound, back to Drothnor, back to Nevaeh, and we'll just cycle through.
Okay, so it's my turn.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to move towards it a little bit.
Remember, you got 2 potions you can use on me.
Yeah, but if you can live through
Actually,
the night, you won't need it.
Can I use inflict wounds?
You can use inflict wounds.
Do I have to be a certain distance? Like, how close? Am I close enough to use inflict
You
wounds?
are close enough, but if you get much further, I will make you, like, modifiers against it for disadvantage.
So can I move closer and use inflict wounds?
Yes.
Okay, how far can I move?
Up to 30 feet.
I can't really tell.
Every square is 5 feet.
So I can move, like, right up next to it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna move right up next to it, and I'm going to use inflict wounds.
Very.
I need to roll.
What does your inflict wound say?
Where is it? Give me just.
Because I do not have the spells memorized.
no,
like
just
that's
Where
give me a
how
second.
fuck did you
I got it.
kill
I
me?
was just looking at
I
it.
just attacked him and he rolled like a 19.
That's okay. I had a good puke, so I feel better.
I can puke.
Did you really?
I swear I did twice.
Oh, you poor thing.
You broke the wall.
Okay, inflict wounds. It says make a melee spell attack against a creature you can reach on a hit. The target takes 3d plus 10 or
Okay.
3d10 necrotic damage.
Oh, okay. So
Show you it?
you need to roll a 1d20 plus 5, and then 3d10s of necrotic damage.
So I need to roll a 1d20.
Yes.
And then for my modifier, do I put 0 or do I put
What is your spell attack plus 5?
plus 5?
Yeah.
So put 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit. So an unnatural 20. You definitely hit it.
Okay.
Now roll me 3d10s. This is what
Tens.
spellcasting does. Is it makes you super strong but so weak.
No modifier for the d10?
No.
Oh,
Like-
I think I might have done.
Yeah, that's 100, honey.
Okay, I'm sorry. I hit the wrong one.
That works. Let it.
Ignore
Let
that.
it do it.
No.
Okay. So 3d10s?
Yes, 3d10s.
So just literally roll it
Yeah,
5 times?
yeah, just do it. Or sometimes it'll say input, and you can hit 3 on that.
Was that just one roll? Because I rolled it twice.
You've got a 10 and a 1, one more.
And
Another 10. So you do a total of 21 damage.
Woo!
There you go.
The thing better fucking die.
Close.
It's close. You guys, I'm doing it.
Here, I can show you guys. I guess I didn't have it shown where you guys can see the health bars. Do you like the health bars?
Yes.
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 Okay.
Fucking. Oh my god, I feel so much better now. I'm ready to play again.
Okay, well, it's Utofo's turn. She woke up to you screaming for help because one hellhound. Okay, this is what happened, Jalen, while you were gone.
Yeah.
You were
The girls
taking.
are handling things, by the way. Me and Utopia are bosses, actually.
You fell asleep on your watch and woke up to a hellhound nuzzling you, looking for your limitless supply of Twizzlers and Fireball. You did this to yourself, Jalen.
What about the game though?
But what about in the game, though?
Okay, so it's Utopia's turn.
It's Utofo's turn, and then it'll be... Edda's still passed the fuck out. Like, you cannot wake him up. And then it'll be the Hellhound's turn, and then it'll go back to Drothnor, and we'll go back through normal, like, rotation. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Can I use my bow?
Yes.
Yeah.
I saw it
yeah,
had,
you-
like, a bow or something.
Yeah.
What was it? Did I see that
It'll
on
be up
Dungeon
here.
Master?
No, you don't have one.
No,
Are you sure she doesn't? Let me look at her character sheet.
Why don't you, since you can control the water, why don't you, like, get that to, like, make a, like, water cannon and shoot it?
Can I do
He
that?
has absolutely no basis to make that claim, but, like, I'll let it happen because it sounds fun.
Control air and water once between long rests.
Oh, there you go. Okay. My bad. Let me see what it says.
Yeah.
What it says. She has a hand crossbow.
Okay.
I just didn't add it into the rolls. Let's see what it does.
How far do I have to be?
You're probably in range.
Yeah, you're in range. It doesn't tell me a hand crossbow, but I'll count it the same as a rapier.
So me just roll a rapier?
Yeah, that's
Do you
fine.
know I'm trying to, like, kill it with water?
Well, you okay? So what? Tell me your plan again. I've missed a step because this went from bow to killing people with water.
She can control it. So, like, could she, like,
What does it say on the control water?
could she grab it with the water and drown it?
Could she do like a water whip? That'd be
She
fucking
could, yeah.
sick.
It's more of like you can
Yeah.
develop the water, but you can't remove it from the fountain. It's
She
got
could
to.
do a water
You could
whip.
do a water whip. Like
Oh,
it.
that'd be so cool.
It has to stay like you can't let it leave the fountain, but you
Right.
can manipulate the water.
Yeah.
Okay.
What? How do I do a water whip? How does she do?
Roll me a. Okay, I have to
If
think.
she was gonna do a water whip,
Could I not like
Would it
take
be
the
like
dog
an
up
archer
with the
thing?
water, like from the fountain, and like drag it into the fountain and drown it in the fountain?
You could absolutely do that.
oh, that'd be even cooler. Do that.
Let's go with that. I like that.
Yeah, drown that shit.
Okay? So one of you are gonna try to grapple the Hellhound, which I want to point out is a fire elemental. Just okay, guys, you're on the right track, and you're gonna try to drag it to the water and drown it.
Yeah.
I'm all about this. Okay, so Utofo, run up to it, try to grapple it, roll me a d20, and I know you have absolutely no strength. Do you have a dexterity?
4.
Give me a dexterity. So roll me a d20 plus 4. And if you roll over 15, I'll let this work. 23.
Fuck yes.
Okay, so this definitely works. Grab the Hellhound by the arm. You can feel around the arm. You grab your arm around its head. Excuse me. I was looking at my
Mikey,
own
you're
arm.
confusing everybody.
I was looking at my own arm is what messed it up. So you grab it around the neck and you just start dragging it, and it digs its paws into the dirt, and it's trying to stop it, whimpering.
That is not a good dog noise.
Then you do it.
The boys are supposed to sleep. I was gonna make one of them do it, but
Oh, dang, I was like, we could get the boys howling, yeah. Okay, so Utofo drags it. I'm not gonna say it's the whole way, and I'm gonna have people move out of the way, but you drag it about halfway, a little more. If this continues, if nobody does anything, if you don't want to attack it while she's holding it, I'll let her drag it all the way to the fountain if it doesn't make a save for itself.
Dealio.
Nobody's attacking. They want to see
Yeah, I'm
her
not gonna
drag
attack. I want to see her drown this thing.
it. Okay.
I sit down and I just fucking watch.
Okay. So I have to roll to see if
Utova's like a Katara.
if this Hellhound's still trying to get out. Like, it does not like this. You guys aren't gonna help her grab it?
Sure, I'll help.
No.
No?
How can we help? She's got the water thing.
Tell
so,
me.
like,
Well, she's grabbed it.
So like, if I kick it in the butt, is it gonna like move?
The water's still gonna the water's still around its throat.
Right, so she's got a hold of it with her water and everything. So like, if
And it's
we're like
pulling it in.
pushing it or kicking it, like, is it gonna help her get it any closer?
Yeah.
It will, but it's mostly just a distraction and deterrent against the Hellhound. Like, the Hellhound's like,
Okay, so should we try to attack it instead?
tell me.
Okay.
Do you?
Oh,
Okay.
it's not my turn, so.
Nope, it is the Hellhound's, and it's gonna
Okay.
try to break out.
Okay.
And it does not like being water whipped in the throat.
Yeah.
It does
I
not like
wouldn't
a water
either.
collar.
Shit, that's.
Really?
It doesn't like those. It's weird. You would think. I'm gonna.
Stop letting all your kinks out, Mikey.
That's how I get my kinks out, is do this. Ah, shit, it rolled a 4. Okay, so
Okay.
it does not break free of Utofo's mighty water whip, and is still getting just dragged. And I will say it's there now, right at the edge, and it is Drothnor's turn.
Okay, so like I've got thieves' tools, right?
Yeah.
I can probably like rope this thing's legs and tie this bitch up.
There you go.
Hog tie it.
There you go. Hog tie it, Jay.
Yeah, I want to do that.
All right, roll the hog tie.
D20.
D20. And
Can
I'm gonna roll a save against it.
Can I use my dexterity modifier?
No, you could use acrobatics.
Why
Or
not?
no.
That's more dexterity. I'm not even gonna
See,
lie.
I'm trying to imagine rolling. Okay, like
No,
what?
it's sleight of hand, isn't it?
or would it be athletics? Because I'm thinking about it in the like cattle tying competitions and stuff.
Yeah, that's athletics.
That's
okay,
athletics.
Okay, my modifier's 2 on that.
Okay. You rolled a 14. If I can roll over 14, I am not going to get hogtied.
It's not gonna
That's
happen.
fair.
I'm taking -1 since I'm already getting water whipped. Ooh!
What'd you roll, bitch?
I rolled a 15.
Okay, I can't.
Fuck you.
That sucks.
You can go right to fucking hell. I don't even care.
Yeah.
Where's the
for real.
where's the show to players button? Where's it at? Okay, so it resists getting hogtied, kind of just kicks it away. It is now Nevaeh's turn.
It's like kicking wildly.
It's kicking real wild because it knows what's about to happen. Like
Okay.
its animal instincts are kicking. It's like, I don't like this.
It's my turn.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my. Let's see. I'm gonna use my scimitar and I'm gonna hit it right in the fucking ass.
Just get along, little doggy.
Get along, little dog.
And I rolled a 3. Oh god! I didn't do anything.
Okay, so you have the scimitar and you hit it in the ass, and it just looks at you and is like, harder.
Just... Yes, daddy.
Yeah. Utofo, you can use your move to quickly drag it the rest of the way into the water, or you can do something else.
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
How are you going to do it? Tell me how you want to drown this fucking
like-
hellhound.
You just like get that water collar on it and just slam it into the water and just use all the force I can possibly do.
To keep it in the
Use
water and
force.
fuck it
It's
up.
Star Wars now.
Okay, so the hellhound is in the water, and it is the bubbling. The hellhound actually puts off heat, so some of the water around where I'm assuming, are you holding it down, or are you using your water to hold it down?
The water
Mostly
magic.
the water, yeah. The water force or whatever.
Okay, well, it's hot enough that it's steaming water.
Someone step on that thing's head.
So now it's back to Drothnor.
Jump on it.
It's steaming the water. It's not dead yet. I will go ahead and I'll take some health off of it, but it's not dead yet.
Whose turn is it?
Whoa.
Yours. It's supposed to be the... I'll roll a save to see if it can get out of the water, but then it'll be your turn.
Go ahead.
Okay? Let's see if he can get out of the water. Can you guys see this? Let me see if you can see this.
All I can see is that it says GM. It doesn't show.
It doesn't show the roll.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
That's frustrating because I want you guys to be able to see him. I rolled a 13. So you can see that the steam is doing enough to get the collar of water kind of loose around the throat, but like it's still got its arms, or I guess its legs, legs and paws into the fountain, and is still trying to like gasp and bring its neck up.
Yeah. So then I step up here and I pull out my crossbow, right?
Okay.
And that's a rapier throw, isn't it?
Yeah, because I'll have to add in the crossbow. We'll just call it rapier for now.
Sure.
Okay, so you rolled an unnatural 20. So you're going to hit, and you do 9 damage. So you take your crossbow and you just pop it in the back of the head while it's trying to drown? Is that what your plan is? Like,
Yes.
yes? Okay. You did 9 damage. Whew! This hellhound is looking beat. It is starting to gasp for air. It's not as much steam producing. Like, it's losing heat, literally. It's losing heat. It is now Nevaeh's turn.
Okay. I'm trying to just like jump and land on this thing's head and
Okay,
just, like,
let's
hold
see.
it underwater.
Let's see if you can make it there within your turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Literally right on it at 30 feet.
Yeah.
So you run
Like
over
that.
to it, and you're just going to hold it down.
With my feet.
With your
not
feet.
With my hands. Because,
Okay.
like, it's a hellhound. It's hot. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
okay,
not
so-
gonna put my hands on it.
Yeah, we're going to roll basically checks against each other.
Okay,
If
so
you
D20.
a d20, and whoever rolls the higher one, the hellhound breaks loose, or
Do I
you
have
hold
a
it.
modifier for that?
Do you? Can you tell me a reason I should give you one?
No, not necessarily.
You just ran over there?
Mean, I jumped on its head, so like that's kind of an
that's
athletic.
athletics.
That's not athletic.
It's not athletic to jump 30 feet and land on a hellhound's
You
head.
jumped the entire 30 feet?
Yes, Mike. Were you not
I think
fucking...
you need to be in the NBA and not in a dungeon.
It doesn't matter. My athletic modifier is 0 anyways, so I'm just gonna go ahead and roll.
Okay, would you... A 6?
A 6. So I
All
fucked
right,
up.
well,
Like,
I'm going to roll a
that's
20
fine.
and hope that I do under 6. Nope.
God damn it.
Okay, I actually rolled a nat 20.
Fuck you, Mike.
Okay, so the hellhound on its last legs, literally, it's
Last
got
leg.
last leg. It's got this adrenaline burst, and it roars back, throws Nevea off. The collar breaks loose, and it's Utofo's turn.
I'm gonna use my crossbow now.
Okay.
How do I do that?
We
would
called
that
it
be
rapier.
would
We just
that
called it
be a
rapier, yeah.
rapier? Would that be a rapier?
Yes. It's snarling and looking at you. Oh, you rolled a 12, and it has an armor class of 14. You pop one off at it, and it hits it, and it acts like it doesn't even matter. It just takes it and is like, yeah, I'm still pissed about that water whip. The fire's back in its eyes. That nat 20 brought it out. It's the Hellhound's turn. And Utofo, you started this, and it's you. It's very aggro to you. It's gonna use fire breath.
Make a wall of water.
Okay. The Hellhound exerts excels fire in a 5-foot cone.
That says 15.
15-foot cone. Each creature in the area must make a D12 dexterity saving throw or taking 21 fire damage on a failed save.
So everybody needs to roll a d12.
Fuck.
Everybody needs to roll a D20 and do over 12. Add your dexterity modifiers to make sure you get through this.
Okay,
Dexterity.
Mikey, this is
Yeah.
mine.
Here's 2. Oh, there's this 4.
What I roll?
What is that?
Oh, Jalen.
What in the fucking hell?
What Jalen rolled?
5.
Oh, fucking
Jalen rolled a
what?
5.
What did I can't even see my dice.
You did not do much better, honey. You rolled a 3.
Okay,
4.
what?
Utofo makes it.
Of course.
Utofo, seeing this happening, knows it's going to, and just to save your friends from dying, you splash the water up in front of the fire breath.
Honestly, you could probably make a firewall pretty fucking easy.
Yeah, like, I'll just say you used your reaction, and you threw up it's still in the water, like, it's still in the fountain, so it's still kind of under your control of, like, when you can use water on it. Throws up the water wall, blocks the fire breath, and now it's back to Drothner. It's his turn. Wait, did you get a turn?
I have not had a turn.
I need to finish off this thing, like, right the fuck now.
And then Utofo, and then it, and then Drothner, and then
Well,
you again.
Drothner had a turn.
Did he have...
Maybe he didn't.
Okay.
I don't know. Never mind, go ahead.
Alright, finish this, Jay. He is so close. Did I lose him? Jalen.
I'm thinking, bitch. I'm trying to think of something to do with these gambling dice.
What?
Jalen,
Okay,
you want to know a secret?
I'm just gonna crossbow this bitch again.
Behind the curtains, it has 6 health. Like, just kill it.
Get your dagger and just get it right in the head.
Like, okay, would that be basic attack?
Do you have a dagger roll?
I have a rapier. Okay, yeah, I have a dagger.
Yeah. So I thought you did.
Yeah. So is that basic attack?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Oh, Jay. You hit, don't get me wrong. Alright, Jalen, you rolled a 17, but you also only did 4 damage. So it was surprised that its firewall got dissipated from the water, and the next thing it knows is there's a dagger at its face.
Surely to goodness we can get this thing finished
Yes,
off.
yes, please. No,
Hey, what's your charisma?
Me?
5?
yeah, I was like, me? A 20.
Can you wake up Edda?
How often can I do inflict wounds?
What does it say? It should be a cantrip, so you can use it, or is it a spell?
It's a spell.
You can only use it if you have two spell slots. You can, and it's a 1-level spell. You can use it twice. Does that make sense?
It's a 1-level spell, but I don't know how many spells.
You have 2.
I have 2?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna use inflict wounds again.
Okay, use inflict wounds again.
And I roll what? D20?
Yeah. D20 to find out if you hit,
And
plus
then
5, because it's a spell, and spells have this weird like magic like auto hits.
Right at this point.
Okay, a 10. You throw. It's basically like a big ball of inflict wounds, like a big ghastly ball, and it just hits the hellhound, and it dissipates. It doesn't hit.
Fuck.
What?
You rolled a 5. It had a 5 5 modifier.
I can't even see my dice on this screen.
Why
so,
can
like,
nobody
I
see their dice anymore?
I don't
I don't
know.
know.
That's got to change.
I'm so irritated.
Good question.
Because like I don't want to keep telling you the dice. That's not for me. That's not my
Because
issue.
the last roll that it shows that I did was a 10.
Are you hitting? That's strange. You can't see the dice roll on the screen either.
No.
What the heck? Okay. I will work on it. Learning sessions. Utofo, finish him. Finish this hellhound. He is still in your water. Drowned him.
What do you want to do?
Crap.
Get like right the fuck up here.
Yeah. Can I like stab it multiple times until it just dies?
Roll your d20.
Okay. Just do that.
Okay.
What modifier?
So just to be
None?
clear, I can only do my spellcasts like every time that we
Rest.
like rest.
Yeah. Okay, what did you roll? Oh, jeez, guys. This hellhound is to the point that it doesn't even want to fight. It's just scared and cold and in the water, almost dead. So, you rolled a 3 to hit and you didn't hit. The hellhound's gonna try to run at this point. It's given up. It's real scared. So it's gonna use its 30 feet to run as far as it can. Right in front of Edda. And Edda is just kind of mumbling in his sleep saying, "No, Mom. No. Not
Oh,
today.
jeez, guys.
5 more minutes. 5 more minutes." You
So
know.
that makes it Drothnor's turn, right?
It makes it Drothnor's turn.
So can he wake up Edda?
He could wake up Edda.
Throw something at him, bitch. Wake him up.
I want to
Slap
crossbow it.
Huh?
Oh, I didn't do anything.
You're gonna try to crossbow the hellhound.
I just bounced off of you.
Well,
Just do it.
I could use my charisma to try to wake this bitch up, I guess.
You could, but then
I mean, if you can hit him with your
And then it can move
crossbows,
30
like,
more
do
feet.
it.
So, no, I'm gonna try to crossbow it.
okay, crossbow it.
Of fucking course.
Okay, so it dodges. It's going around. You didn't hit it with your crossbow.
My rolls are shit.
Your rolls are
Holy-
getting shitty. It's the same level of shitty drunk you are.
I'm not drunk
No, you're
anymore.
The rolls ruined it.
Yeah. When I
Sobered
threw
you up a
I
little
felt
bit.
better.
Okay, so I will say, just to end this fight, that Edda hears the crossbow go off, immediately wakes up, because you know the thud when you
Because I shot it literally like
over
right
him.
over.
Yeah, you literally shot the bolt over him. So he wakes up and he is hella scared, insta scared, and immediately, almost in a half asleep muscle memory state, lobs the javelin at the hellhound. He doesn't even really have his eyes open, but he knows it's an enemy, and he's all my years of training, Okay, I hit. It's dead. This thing finally dies.
Die,
Finally.
bitch. Can I please take my health back to 10?
Go back to sleep.
Can I give you a potion?
Don't potion me because we're about to be
go back to sleep.
Let's leave.
Oh,
Okay. So, before you go back to sleep, you want to tell Edda that it's his turn for watch? He's awake now.
Yeah.
Just like, it's your turn for watch, but we did most of the heavy lifting already. So
This fight's taken like an hour. I think you can do the rest.
you've been asleep the entire
You can save
time.
the rest of the night, you little bitch.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
By the way, all the
You guys
XP.
woke up on the wrong side of the carpet. What'd you say, Jay?
All that XP was mine.
Oh, all that XP was... You deserve it, don't get me wrong, but everybody had to save you. Okay, so Edda is going to take the last 2-hour watch. The dust is settled. Everybody is exhausted from being woken up for this awful fight because you fell asleep. I'll have him roll and see if he encounters anything. We'll just see what happens.
Fuck.
He doesn't see shit. He doesn't hear shit.
Of course he doesn't.
No, I want to point out that there are things going on, but he is too stupid to notice. Like, there was probably another loud boom, but he doesn't know it. Like, he didn't even hear it.
You fucking moron.
Ed is a fucking moron. If he's not asleep, he's daydreaming. Like, it's one of those kind of deals.
Why is he even here?
I thought he's the best character, like, that I could possibly think of. I love
God, he has no help.
it. He's actually really, he's
literally
really strong.
Morty, I swear to God.
Huh?
It's Morty, I swear to God.
No, yeah, that's kind of what I modeled him after. I was gonna say before Dropnor fell asleep on his shift that I built these little areas to rest at, and they're also kind of like stopping points. Like, we can stop here if you guys want, or we can keep playing.
What do you think, Claire?
I'm gonna get up early.
Yeah, she does have to get up early.
I figured as much.
You guys want to hit save?
Hold on. Before you do, let me just show you guys something that I made that I really think is funny for this situation.
Mm-hmm.
So throughout the rest of the other little areas where you can save, I put this thing, and I think you guys can see all of it, right? You can control all of it. Okay.
What is it?
Do you see it? Can you click on it?
Yes.
Click on it and open up the like options and stuff, and scroll down. And it should say like, oh no, it says, okay, only visible to me. So I made notes in it that says, you've done well to make it this far, adventurers, but the journey ahead is still long and treacherous. Do you wish to save your game here?
Yes.
Yes. Cool. All right, guys. Okay, I'm going to have to take away permissions for you guys. Nope, delete. All right. You did well. I really didn't expect you to go this way first. That's great. We're going to have to... We're going to work through some different plans.
I wanted to go to the lab.
Yep, okay. The trap, I told you it was there, hoping that you would throw a decoy. Nope. I thought I put the first potion in the most obvious bags. I was like, there's 4 of them. There's a bunch of little bags. They look all different from the rest. Nope.
No, Mikey. Like,
you were quick to figure out the
make it like
plan.
Make it like a gold bag or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you gotta remember, I still got a lot of gold.
You do have a lot of gold that I will let you use for frivolous reasons that mean nothing later on, okay? We'll find a reason for you to just blow every bit of money you have.
Good, because that's what I plan.
And actually not gain anything.
That's what I always do.
Yep.
In real life.
In real life. But what about in the game?
What about in the game?
Hey guys, it looks like the party survives another day. They managed to get through the new, improved dungeon that I developed for them, and they completely threw a curveball at it, which, as a DM, you have to expect. They tried to sneak through some traps. They should have tested a little bit more, but, you know, you can always pray the spikes away, as Jalen said. Let's see, they searched and searched for some potions, and they're just now starting to unravel the mystery of the dungeon. They're seeing the creatures inhabiting it, the eyeballs on the podiums, and things are starting to line up. The thumps, the creaks, the cruds. Hopefully Edda does not mess that up for them, since we've established that he is just an absolute moron. I'm going to have to find something for Drothnor to spend all that money on, because he just can't have it around, throwing it around, literally. But I hope everyone comes back and listens to it again next week. We're going to start playing every week, so these will probably start popping up a lot faster. Thanks for listening. Turn this down. The volume's real hard. Okay.
Sorry, bud.
Thank you once again for listening to another episode of The Angel and the Vengeful Sea. That was episode 3, the one with the mummies. I'm sitting here today instead of with Drothnor Jalen. I have my very first DM, special guest of the show, special friend of the show, Joe, the Sloppy Bear.
What's up?
Did we call you the Sloppy Bear even back in the DM days?
No, that was before Sloppy.
That was just Bear.
Because I had the bear hat. Somebody's home.
Excuse you. You get your chance for the interview. I'll introduce you next, boys.
Yeah. Sloppy Bear came around like way after the DM days, but I've always had that bear hat for sure.
Mm-hmm. I love the bear hat. We've used it for so much. It's just the same as my straw hat, except yours has a lot more experience points.
It's a higher level item.
It's a level 2 item. I want to say, normally this is where we'd be doing the roll call, or I think that's what we're going to call it. Jalen and I just kind of briefly talked about it last week of like what we're going to call this segment of the show.
What's that consist of? Just a recap?
Just a recap, read out Patreon names. We can get to the Patreon names later. I've thought of so many dumb ideas to do with it, but we'll save those for something else. So we skimmed the episode briefly. Yeah. The big thing I think everybody's gonna be talking about is that I definitely just threw it out the window. I was like, hey, you guys got murdered by that marrow.
See, and that's the thing, like, when we were building that encounter, I was like...
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much for helping me with the encounters.
Anytime you need anything. I still run an every other Saturday group, and I'm about to start an every Sunday group, like, after the holidays. So, like, I'm gonna be knee-deep in D&D shit.
That's where I'm at.
But no, like, props to you for reworking that and getting him out of that, because like hard mode is one thing, but unbalanced is also a thing like you gotta watch out for. So like even if you wouldn't have reworked it, like I said, like the Miro fight, had they been like, I mean, hitting crits left and right, had he been fucking up enough, it could have been successful.
I thought that maybe they'd move into more of a formational pattern of being like, okay, I don't know why I thought that was right there. I don't know why I thought that these brand new players were going to move in a strategic way.
They'll learn to do that.
They're still murder hobos.
Yeah.
Real hard.
They'll learn to work with each other's strengths and weaknesses, like learn the dynamics and fill roles and
That's
stuff.
what I was trying to... I was like, Jalen, you are a ranged. Like, pull back a little.
Back,
yeah. Pull back a little.
Stand back.
Let Edda go up and do some brunt work. But he ended up... Edda was on the other side of the map when that encounter happened, and he was like, I can only move 30 feet, and I was like, hey guys, I'm sorry, but like it literally counts. Roll 20 counts it for me. I can't deny that when it counts it for me. I thought maybe Nevaeh would heal more. I thought she was going to try to like tap into that kind of stuff.
Right.
I haven't necessarily figured out what I want Utofo's gimmick to be, but there's always something there that I'm like, I really like this idea of a Triton in the middle of a desert. Like, it just, I love it.
Fucking going Aquaman. I think, like, you know, they'll learn to, okay, I've got all of this stuff I can do. How do I use it that's most advantageous to the party and to me? because I'm not necessarily getting experience based on this, but we get experience for surviving this stuff, so I might as well help that if I'm a healer, or I might as well go kill stuff because I'm a fighter, and so on. So, like, I'm sure, it takes a while to get used to, like, whatever you load it out with, whatever moves you have.
And we did start playing on the actual board this time that I'm going to take pictures of, and they're somewhere. I used what happened was I used a Roll20. Oh, no, we don't have the board out yet. That's next week's. I took a new map from Roll20 that I had gotten, and then I used that to model the board that we will later be playing on the rest of this campaign. But I also thought that they were going to, like... I thought they were going to know what to do. And the idea of this dungeon that they've just heard this episode, that, like, look at this brightly lit path down there.
Yeah.
I'm going to make this a lot easier for them, and I've talked to them outside the table being like, what do you guys want to do when we get out of this dungeon? Like, if you get out of this dungeon, let's put it that way.
Like, they'll be decently leveled
by
the time this is done.
And I thought, really, the reworking of the pyramid itself wasn't so much the combats and the encounters. It was, what kind of game am I trying to play here? Because my goofy friends want goofy things and not combat. Where I come from, I've played D&D and I've gone through the goofy stuff. I know what happens naturally. Let me kill things. Let me fight things. I'm in that kind of mindset.
Well, there's always a chance for an encounter, like in any environment. I mean, and even one that's not as structured as the one you guys are in. There's always a chance at a random encounter happening with something, whether it's hostile or not. But
they haven't seen many NPCs yet either.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things of, like, I haven't seen how they're gonna react, because 9 times out of 10 you throw NPCs out and they're like, I hate this guy.
Let's murder him and
Let's
take all
murder
his
him and live in his house now. And I'm like, guys, please stop.
No, we've all had the rogue who's up to no good, and I tend to play more like wacky, crazy, nutty characters when I play. But, like, for example, the campaign I'm in now, I started out like this really, really overpowered sorcerer with, like, pyromancy, but I turned him into a jar wizard. So I just always have these jars of crap that I throw at people, like, and they stop combat.
I think... It's not this episode, but 2 more I think that the listeners will hear. We definitely make a Molotov house rules.
Nice.
They were like, look at all these bottles and rags! And I was like, oh, why did I bring them to a bar?
Yep. That's, like, legitimately what happens, though. And then that's another thing. No matter what path they choose to walk down, no matter how structured or linear the dungeon is, they still need to feel like they have the freedom of choice, like...
And that didn't...
Like, I want to go this way. We're going to explore this and do this. And it needs to be, while still linear, it needs to connect to the bigger picture of the plot.
The Marrow episode was absolutely railroaded. And I was like, whoa, I don't like the feel of this. I don't... Even on behind the screen, being like, what the heck? Like, this is uncomfortable to push them through, and I can see that it's not clicking. They struggled getting into it. And I was like, you guys, the key...
Right.
But keys in.
And there needs to, and even with, like, that amount of hand-holding, there has to be an organic way to progress the storyline, but also to get them through an area. There's a module called Sunless Citadel that I'm about to start with a group, and it's very much go into this place, explore it, clear it out, Skyrim style, kill all the things, and then start piecing together the story, like the history of this place, and kind of get those secret rooms unlocked, kind of get the special items, the boss fights and everything. But it all has to fit organically into the environment you put them in.
Well, this started out as, like, the call to arms, you know, everybody's like, let's go in here. And I thought that was going to be the idea of, like, this is a dungeon crawler, kill things. I'm going to do my absolute best as a DM and a storyteller to, like, bring more narrative hooks in and be like, wait a minute, but this guy said this, or this happened, and that contradicts. I'm trying to bring that level of lore and narrative to it, but I also want to give them the chance to be like, learn to fight well. You know, like we'll get you to the big bad guy at the end.
Well, even if you go through the core rules, the DM guide and the player's manual, it's basically a step by step, like, and it takes you through a lot of the module stuff as well. Like in this chapter, we're going to cover enemies that don't necessarily respond well to physical attacks, so you have to kind of adapt this way. Or in this chapter of the story, maybe there's cover involved, or maybe there's like
your elevation, your heights. Yeah. No,
and it kind of walks you through the sort of like evolving combat to a higher level of detail. But in the end, it's all the rudimentary aspects of it. So like walking into an area at third or fourth level, what you wouldn't have actually.
And I'm trying to give them the chance to be like, here's a flat playing floor and some woolly-wugs. Kill them. Here's your chance to practice.
Yeah.
Next floor is going to have some elevation, some terrain to it, and it's going to be a bigger monster. Let's step it up a little.
The whole there's a ravine separating you from the enemy.
Yeah.
There's one rickety bridge to cross, and they've got their hand
I love
on
rickety
the rope.
bridges.
Yeah.
They are the best.
So do you take the risk and risk getting dumped into the ravine, or do you just railroad across it hoping for the best, or like find a creative way to attack them or avoid them or anything?
I definitely have to give them some more chances to role play. There's been a decent amount of combat now after this episode, and then the next two coming is mostly combat.
Yeah.
So
it's good to throw a bunch of that kind of stuff at them early, just so they know what combat feels like when they're not in it, because there's always a chance of, okay, I'm going into this area. And it's just like in a video game. All right, so this is like a poorly lit, crappy-looking hallway with a bunch of like coffins lining it. There's probably stuff in here that I'm gonna have to fight, and just like get them accustomed to learning about
the tropes.
Yeah, the tropes of combat. You're right.
Is there ever been a campaign that you've reworked?
Oh yeah, so many.
Just been like, that doesn't fit right.
Well, I mean, like, when I was learning, I learned to homebrew everything.
And
there was really there have been a multitude of like little modules since 1974 released for this game, but none of them feel as if they fit into the setting I wanted them in. So I scrapped the entire like universe that they took place in, and I would build my own around it.
Right.
And that means making tweaks to what would have been a really cool module to fit into the planet or continent or environment that I put it in. But as far as reworking goes, I mean,
have you ever played a session and been like, "Whoa"?
Oh yeah.
You're more theater of the mind than I am in your play style. So I'm more of the kind of person of like, I have these things set out, and I'm going to try to work them through them, give as much exposition and detail as I can in the theater of the mind realm, but also like, here's a board if that helps you move around it to kind of
I like the board. I like having something tangible to play
anchor it.
Yep. But I mean, as far as reworking an area or a whole campaign goes, it really depends on how the players are responding to it. I think just even if it's a really simple nerf to a boss battle, or if it's removing an area that you
or not having this little like henchmen around, just being like, hold on, there's no. I see that they're struggling with these 3 right here, but I also have 6 more lined up. Like,
exactly. But that also extends to like situations outside of combat when you can say, all right, I don't want this cliffside to be difficult terrain because there's such a high probability of like a random encounter, like it'll cause them to fall off. So let's just nerf the difficult terrain and just have it be like a road on the cliffside so they can move a little bit more freely.
I like to nerf intelligence of monsters. Yeah. That's super fun.
Especially ones that don't necessarily depend on it to fight with. Yeah. Like if you're going to nerf some kind of magic using monster, like you're asking it to be easy mode for your players, but yeah, give the
methods. Fuck them.
Yeah, like that Cyclops troll in the dungeon. Like he's already got an intelligence of 5. Make it 4.
Make it 3.
Who cares? And make his charisma lower too. He's just dumb.
He sticks your mage's wand up his nose, Harry Potter style.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I mean, and reworking it can do a lot for like the morale of the players too, because if you, and I've gone through it too with my original DM. It's just sitting down every session and being like, okay, I've got like 3 hit points left, and I've had.
That's not fun.
Yeah,
That's not fun.
You have to give them a break from the grind eventually. So like piling combat in every little area is another thing that could.
Well, I'm trying to. I've definitely tried to give them experiences later on where they can not fight, and they're. I don't want to spoil too much for the episodes coming.
Yeah,
I'll keep it. Man, I appreciate all your thoughts on this. This has been so good.
Yep.
But we need to get to the Patreon read.
Let's do it.
It's just you. You are the only person this week. Thank you so much, Joe.
I like what you're doing.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. I love having you on here. You are a huge help to me behind the screen because I'm always like, well, can I do this? And you're like, no, that will kill them.
No dragons yet.
Definitely. No, there's no dragons yet. We've got a few Patreons coming in here and there every couple days. I really appreciate it. I'm hoping that we will reach the $50 goal I have on there.
Yeah.
And it will be to bring in guest spots.
Well, I'll definitely be spreading the word.
I don't know how I'm going to do guest spots because I have so many people that are like, dude, that's fun. Let's jump in. And I'm like, can we do names out of a hat?
Yeah, right? Like, I don't need 8 people right now. I don't need 5 either.
It's hard enough playing with the 3 people I have on a regular basis. Oh, man. You did... Stuff. Let's see. This will be the last episode of the month. So I will also be releasing the Level 2 Tribune for the Level 2 Patreon, which you are one. Thank you again, Joe.
That's right.
Thank you.
I got it in front of me, too.
Let's see, there's a couple other people I'll have to email it out to. And thanks to Joe's helpful corrections, as always, I have some typos.
It's all right. It happens to the best of us.
So if you still see typos in this after you've received yours, if you are a Level 2 Patreon...
It's my fault.
If you see still typos in it, it is Joe's fault. Let's see. What else is there this month? Nothing, I guess. The new year coming. When are you starting your campaign? The new year?
I am starting it the Saturday on the week of January 1st.
Okay, so...
It'll be...
Will it actually be Jan?
Yep.
Yeah?
It'll be like January the 6th is when I'm starting mine.
Cool.
But I'm going to be recording that.
Do it.
It started out with like, oh yeah, I've got like, I put a looking for group on Reddit and instantly,
that's hard. Yeah.
Instantly like a bunch of Springfield people popped up. I'm like, oh, I've never played before, but this has always looked fun. And so like it started out with like 2 or 3 people wanting to learn the games. Like, great, we can meet and like do a couple, session zeros and get familiar with it. And then it turned into like 7 people. They were like, no, we want a campaign.
No.
Oh yeah.
See, that's all new people. I was like, well, a one-shot be fun, but I know the 3 that I'm playing with won't sit down for 8 hours with me. They won't do it.
Yeah, no.
We're just all too busy that way.
I'm saying, like, if it gets to the 4-hour session mark, like...
Of 7 people?
I have to stop this at 4 hours.
You almost need 4 hours to get through 2 rooms.
And that's, I've played in groups that are small, and it's gone extremely quick, and it doesn't feel... It feels like somebody made too many jump cuts in a movie.
Yeah.
Whereas if you play with 8 people, it feels like the Hobbit trilogy.
Exposition.
Yeah. And you have to give everybody their own chance
their voice,
to talk and to absorb the environment and the NPCs and have interactions and stuff.
Yeah.
And that's, at that point, it becomes a little bit more role play than it does.
That's the best part of it, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You said you thought about recording it. Do it is so helpful to just like, instead of having to look at half scratched notes that you've taken during, because like it moves 100 miles an hour behind the, like, when you're in charge, it's just everybody coming to you all the time. So I've started recording them originally to keep up with it, and then I can listen back and take better notes. But then I was like, I have all this content, put it out there, let's do something with it.
Definitely. That was a good call too. I've got people all over the place that enjoy this, me included. I'm always one for D&D.
Always one for D&D.
Always have been. It's good stuff.
I'm trying to pressure Jalen every week of doing this and being like, hey, let's make a thing up at the end where we just say that every time at the end he never wants to do it, and I'm like, just something. It's fun to make like obnoxious things.
Let's get eliminated.
Let's get eliminated. All right, thank you everyone for listening. You can find the next episodes on my YouTube channel. I post them out on Facebook probably 2 or 3 times a week, trying to just generate something. My Patreon for this to help support the players, which I appreciate so much. I'm trying to buy the minis. but I don't have quite enough yet for everybody. So like if I could just throw a couple more bucks this way, hopefully we can get everybody some minis. Like I said, work towards that $50 Patreon goal as well, that we can get some guest spots on. That'd be so much fun. Again, thank you everyone for listening. No, you won't see me. I won't see you, but you'll hear me next week.